Part 16. Eliminate, utilize, rural, tradition, majority.
Eliminate, verb. To completely remove, get rid of, or end something unnecessary or unwanted. Examples: the company decided to eliminate extra costs to increase overall profits this year. She eliminated unhealthy snacks from her daily diet plan completely. We must eliminate distractions if we want better productivity results.
Utilize, verb. To use something effectively for a specific practical purpose or advantage. Examples: he utilized his free time to improve important professional skills. The team utilized new software to complete complex tasks faster. We should utilize available resources before requesting additional financial support. Rural. Adjective. Related to the countryside, farms, villages, and areas outside large cities. Examples: she grew up in a peaceful rural village surrounded by mountains. Rural communities often depend heavily on agriculture for income. Many people prefer rural life because it feels calmer.
Tradition. Noun. A custom or belief passed down through generations within families or communities. Examples: it is a family tradition to gather every year. The festival celebrates an ancient cultural tradition. They follow a strong tradition during national holidays.
Majority, noun. The larger number or greater part of a group or total amount. Examples: the majority of students agreed with the new policy. A clear majority supported the decision during voting. The majority of workers arrived early for training.
In a small rural town, the majority of residents followed a strong farming tradition. The mayor planned to eliminate outdated farming methods and utilize modern technology instead. Some people resisted change, but others believed progress was necessary. By working together, the community slowly improved production while respecting tradition. Eventually, most residents realized that balancing innovation and heritage could strengthen their rural economy for the future.
Grammar. Future perfect. The future perfect tense describes an action that will be completed before a specific time in the future. It is formed with will have plus the past participle of the verb. This tense focuses on completion before a future deadline or event. Examples: by next year, we will have eliminated unnecessary expenses completely. She will have utilized all available resources before the deadline. They will have finished the project by Friday.
Part 17. Visible. Blend. Eradicate. Descend. Vanish.
Visible. Adjective. Able to be clearly seen or noticed by the eyes or mind. Examples: the mountain peak became visible after the heavy fog slowly lifted. Her disappointment was clearly visible on her tired face. Small changes are visible when you observe the project carefully. Blend. Verb. To mix different elements together so they combine smoothly and harmoniously. Examples: she blended fresh fruits and yogurt to make breakfast smoothie. The designer blended modern ideas with traditional cultural influences beautifully. Colors blend naturally when you use soft lighting indoors. Eradicate. Verb. To completely destroy or remove something harmful, negative, or unwanted permanently. Examples: the campaign aims to eradicate poverty in rural communities gradually. Doctors worked tirelessly to eradicate the dangerous infection completely. Strong policies helped eradicate corruption within the organization effectively. Descend. Verb. To move downward from a higher position to a lower level. Examples: the hikers carefully descended the steep mountain before sunset. Temperatures descend quickly during cold winter nights here. The airplane began to descend toward the busy airport. Vanish. Verb. To suddenly disappear from sight or cease to exist completely. Examples: the magician made the coin vanish during performance. His worries seemed to vanish after receiving good news. The rainbow slowly vanished as the rain stopped. At sunrise, the city skyline became visible as the fog began to vanish. A soft mist continued to descend from the hills, creating a peaceful atmosphere. Nearby, artists blended bright colors to paint the view beautifully. The mayor had promised to eradicate pollution before tourism increased. By next summer, officials believe they will transform the area completely, ensuring the smoke disappears and clean air remains visible for everyone.
Grammar. Future perfect continuous. The future perfect continuous describes an action that will have been continuing for a period of time before a specific moment in the future. It emphasizes duration until that future point. The structure is will have been plus the verb with ing form. Examples: by July, she will have been working here for 5 years. They will have been building the bridge for months. I will have been studying English for 3 hours.
Part 18. Inhabit, indeed, moist, predict, burden.
Inhabit. Verb. To live in or occupy a particular place or environment permanently or temporarily. Examples: many rare animals inhabit this protected forest area throughout the year. Small communities inhabit the remote islands despite limited modern facilities. Scientists study organisms that inhabit deep ocean regions carefully.
Indeed, adverb. Definition. Used to emphasize a statement or confirm that something is completely true. Examples: it was indeed a challenging task for everyone involved. She is indeed capable of handling complex responsibilities confidently.
The results were indeed better than we expected. Moist, adjective, slightly wet or damp, but not completely soaked with liquid. Examples: the soil remained moist after the light evening rain. Keep the cake moist by covering it properly. Her eyes became moist after hearing the emotional speech.
Predict, verb. To say or estimate that something will happen in the future. Examples: experts predict heavy rainfall during the upcoming winter season. It is difficult to predict market changes accurately. She predicted the team would win the championship confidently.
Burden. Noun. A heavy responsibility, worry, or problem that causes stress or difficulty. Examples: financial debt became a serious burden for the family. He shared his burden with close friends for support. Managing multiple projects can become a mental burden.
Story. Several families inhabit a quiet valley where the air stays fresh and the ground remains moist after rain. Indeed, life there feels peaceful, but farming can become a heavy burden during dry seasons. Local experts predict weather changes carefully each year. When storms arrive unexpectedly, crops are protected quickly. Still, residents remain hopeful and indeed believe their hard work will reduce every burden they face together.
Grammar. Passive voice, simple present and present continuous. The passive voice is used when the focus is on the action, not the person doing it. In the simple present, we use am, is, are plus past participle. In the present continuous, we use am, is, are, being plus past participle. Examples: the reports are reviewed every week. A new bridge is being constructed downtown. Fresh vegetables are sold in the market daily. Part 19. Approach, popular, comprehensive, consent, postpone.
Approach, verb. To move closer to someone or something, or deal with a situation in a particular way. Examples: the manager decided to approach the problem with a calm and practical attitude. As we approached the station, the train suddenly began slowing down. She approached her professor after class to discuss the assignment details.
Popular, adjective, liked, enjoyed, or supported by many people within a group or community. Examples: that restaurant became extremely popular after several positive online reviews appeared. She is popular among her colleagues because she treats everyone respectfully. The new smartphone model quickly became popular with younger customers worldwide. Comprehensive, adjective, including all or nearly all elements, details, or aspects of a subject completely. Examples: the report provided a comprehensive analysis of the company's financial performance. They designed a comprehensive training program for new employees.
The guide offers comprehensive information about traveling safely abroad.
Consent, noun. Definition: permission or agreement given by someone for something to happen legally or officially. Examples: the doctor performed the procedure after receiving the patient's written consent. Parental consent is required before students join the overnight trip. They signed the contract to show mutual consent for cooperation. Postpone, verb. To delay an event or action until a later time or date. Examples: the company decided to postpone the meeting due to technical problems. They had to postpone their vacation because of unexpected work commitments. The event was postponed after organizers noticed severe weather warnings. Story. Last year, a popular community festival was planned with a comprehensive schedule of activities. However, as the date approached, heavy storms were predicted. The organizers were approached by local officials, and safety concerns were discussed carefully. Without public consent, the event could not continue. While decorations were being prepared in the main square, the decision was made to postpone the celebration. Eventually, a new date was announced, and everyone supported the careful approach. Grammar: passive voice, simple past, and past continuous. The passive voice in the simple past uses was, were plus past participle to describe completed actions in the past. The past continuous passive uses was, were, being plus past participle to show an action in progress at a specific past time. Examples: the project was completed ahead of schedule. The house was being renovated during the summer. The announcement was made by the director yesterday. Part 20. Assemble. Explore. Detect. Client. Defraud.
Assemble, verb. To gather people or things together in one place for a purpose. Examples: the team assembled in the conference room to discuss the new marketing strategy together. Students assembled in the hall before the ceremony officially began. Workers assembled the furniture carefully using the detailed instruction manual provided.
Explore, verb. To travel through or examine something carefully to learn more about it. Examples: they explored the small coastal town during their weekend trip last summer. The company is exploring new investment opportunities in foreign markets. Scientists explored different solutions before choosing the safest option available. Detect, verb. To discover or notice something that is not immediately obvious. Examples: the software can detect unusual activity in the system quickly. Doctors detected early signs of the disease during routine examinations. She detected a strange noise coming from the engine.
Client, noun. A person or company that receives professional services from another person or business. Examples: the lawyer met her client to review the important legal documents. Our company values every client and responds to complaints promptly. The consultant advised the client on improving business performance strategies.
Defraud. Verb. Definition: to illegally take money from someone by deceiving or tricking them. Examples: the criminal attempted to defraud elderly customers through fake investment schemes. Authorities arrested a man who tried to defraud the bank. The company was accused of defrauding investors with false information.
Story. Last month, several employees assembled to explore a suspicious financial issue. One client had complained about missing funds from his account. The internal team worked carefully to detect unusual transactions in the system. After reviewing records, they discovered someone had attempted to defraud multiple clients. Immediate action was taken, and security measures were strengthened. Since then, new monitoring tools have been implemented to prevent similar incidents.
Grammar: passive voice, present perfect, and past perfect. The present perfect passive uses has, have been plus past participle to describe actions completed with present relevance. The past perfect passive uses had been plus past participle to show an action completed before another past event. These forms focus on the result of the action, not the performer. Examples: the report has been finalized by the management team. The contract had been signed before the deadline arrived. Several mistakes have been corrected in the final version.